So in the truck, I have a spooler button on the steering wheel, and I put a bigger jet in there. I think I normally run like a 50 jet or whatever. And we loaded her up with a pretty big jet. And in the video, if you watch the video, the truck, you know, when I'm bringing the nitrous in, it sits there. It was coughing. It didn't like how much the spool jet we were putting to it. But so I told Cody, I said, raise it up and give me a little more RPM, so it won't pull me down as hard. And then so we did that, and then it took off, and I grabbed that other kit, and that's when it let loose, and that's when all hell broke loose. My arm almost got burned off, so I've been healing up from that. And then right after that, I had to get injections done on my back. And right after that, I got sick with a cold. And now it's cold. So here we are, it's a month and a half later. And yeah, and shredder's kind of a pain in the ass to get in and out of the trailer prior to this. And now the truck doesn't have steering or brakes. And my RZR's in there, and it's probably got flat tires, and it's cold enough to probably where it won't start. So it's gonna be quite the operation to get the truck out. I'm hoping this is a nightmare. I'm hoping I wake up from all this shit and open the door to a nice truck again. But the reality of it is, I know what's inside. I'm not that enthused about getting the truck out, honestly, but we've been down this road before, and here we are again. So we got to get her back put together. Haven't really figured out, chose what direction to go with the truck. Prior to this, it was a UCC, basically a UCC truck. One truck does it all, but we got options now, so we'll see. Cooler full of Carney cooler. So yeah, I've seen this. I haven't like actually gone in the trailer and like really did a big dig, but if this is any insight to what's to be expected. Pretty much everything is gone. We got brake parts, transmission parts, engine parts, wiring. The transfer case is on the other side of the building. It couldn't even make it into the trailer. Here's the infamous Adams polished crate that Cody was sitting on. He needed a quick seat because he wanted to sit in the cab. Whether that was a good idea or not, I couldn't tell you, but that made it through the blast. Perfect. Good so far?
Yeah.
All right.
the hump.
Go ahead and keep going then. Make sure that f***er's still hooked up so I don't crash into my dually. That's the last goddamn thing I need.
Yeah, I just moved your dually.
Well, yeah, good idea. I'm not even gonna risk it.
There's no. Damn, it ripped the freaking manifold. See, the intake manifold's open.
That's all right. Nothing's gone.
I mean, there's pictures of the oil cap 10 feet in the air above the engine that's 6 feet. Yeah.
The shifter was probably back there somewhere. I don't fucking know, but it's God was definitely watching over me because there's a lot of shit to be flying around in the cab, and I went unscathed other than getting burned. So if y'all don't believe in God, I'm a walking testament.
Need a little bit bigger forklift.
Yeah, a little bigger.
Probably gonna kick that wheel straight. Just like this. Oh shit. This is how we were making the pole. The laptop was sitting right here on top of the trans tunnel, which would have been down here. Cody was sitting on that crate right here. So we were just like this. I was just like this. Watching the laptop, talking to Cody. Hit it, f***ing brop. Last thing I remember is the engine, back of the engine about right there. And then fire. So I don't know how the hell I got out unscathed, dude. Like all this shit right here, transmission parts, this shrapnel. I mean, there was shit flying around everywhere. The reason why my arm got burned out is because when I get out of the truck, I kind of throw myself like this. And when there's pictures of me getting out, my arm's back like that. And, you know, obviously I'd be right here, but my arm's back like that, and you can see I'm fully engulfed in flames. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, all this shit on the floor, a lot of it was here, a lot of it got thrown in here off the dyno. But just the fact that, like the shifter right here, normally sits up here, but that got blown off. I don't even know where it landed. Somewhere in the cabin here. But I remember the videos I've seen, you can see this drum is out of the transmission, and that was in the cab. So the fact that I didn't get hit with anything is f***ing insane. Not a good sign when your hood comes off in 3 pieces. I don't even know where to start, honestly. Like, it's nutty. This is a brand new belt too.
We'll put it on the night before.
As far as the truck goes right now, we kind of got to get it disassembled and see what's salvageable. Basically, if the chassis is still good, and go from there. You know, basically, obviously it needs a new front clip. The passenger door got hammered. Driver's door wasn't on it, so we only got 3 good doors and no front end. It split the transfer case down the middle. The transmission's blown in half. Obviously the engine's junk. The only thing that's salvageable is maybe the turbos, some of the fuel system components. Like I said, we still got to pressure test the intercooler. I mean, that intercooler's been in this truck for years, and it was actually in the truck when I totaled it last time. So I don't know, you know, we got to go down that avenue and potentially get a bigger, a better intercooler. And like, I mean, there's tons of things with the turbos and stuff. Like, that was turbos blow up all the time. So they do make SFI turbine housings, but I haven't found any that actually apply to what we're doing here. You know, it's based off of all the sled pulling stuff, which is bigger tractor engines and stuff like that, which utilize bigger turbine housings. So to run that stuff on this truck, we need a bigger engine, you know, all that. So there's definitely a lot of avenues I've been looking at, and you know, but I'm definitely doing my homework. And if you guys think I'm not, then you're greatly mistaken, because nobody understands what this truck means to me. Nobody understands what the records mean to me. Nobody understands what I've been through with this truck. And to do what it did, you know, that scared the out of me, scared the out of everybody. So it's, like I said, I don't want anybody to get injured or hurt or anything to do on my account. And that's a thing in motorsports. You know, it's probably everybody's greatest fear in motorsports is somebody else getting injured on their account. So we are doing, you know, we're definitely going to step back and look at the program and look at everything and look at our options and progress from there.